Hello, welcome to English coaching class. I am your English teacher, Sri Dashikur Rahman. So students, we have been discussing on the nice topic. That is, I hope you remember the topic name, and that is the good comparison. We compare so many things with so many different things. That comparison come in our mind. Okay, what we think, that comparison goes in our mind, and sometime even in the class scenario, when you look to the teacher and so many comments you want to give, and you think on your brain and you start laughing. So that enjoyment, different enjoyment, you do it in your brain, in your mind, and being individual, it's different lovely situations. You like it, and someone like it, and someone it disturbs you in that situation, even you don't like that person. Okay, so this kind of idea that we are getting from our current chapter, that line by line I'm giving the explanation of that current chapter. Yeah, I hope students here are able to recall that comparison is done with the world. Okay, so that is the no other chapter, that is the Rattrap by Selma Lagerlof. She here we are able to know how the comparison is done. The protagonist, the Rattrap sailor, how he's doing the comparison. And what kind of comparison is he is doing, we'll be able to know. Okay, so just before going for more details, more analysis of the chapter, just a reminder, just don't forget to subscribe my channel. Okay, if you're a new user, don't forget to subscribe my channel, and just 3 bell icons I've given. You can understand easily when you're giving a pressing a bell icon, you can get updates of my chapter, whatever I'll be updating. Okay, whatever I'll be updating, you can get the update regularly. And just at the end, don't press to like my videos what I'm uploading, thumbs up. Okay, 3 I've given on the page. So yeah, so I have given the quite information. So let's move to the chapter and let's continue with the line wise explanation of our chapter. Okay. Yeah. So with the page, again, the same picture here on the screen, the chapter textbook, your textbook, the first page, the screen, the wire through which the rat trap is made. Okay. So wire rat trap, it's commonly used in everyone's house. Okay. If there's a rat in your house and you need to catch them, you must have this in your home. Okay. So you may purchase from anywhere, in the person coming to your home, or you go to a shop. So in the last class, students, we have discussed on the topic. We have completed discussing the meanings, word meanings from the text, and the other meanings in introduction section. And even we have discussed on the title, theme, message, and background, settings, how the chapter is going on, theme, on which issues it had been highlighted, and message, who is the important character, the character list. We have discussed everything in introduction class. And in last class, we have covered this page, and the following page, this one we have covered it, 32, 33, and even we have completed 34. Okay, so in this completing 33, 32, 33, and 34, where I have discussed the very opening part. What was the opening thing? The character, see, when you see the movie, the character is introduced with the Dishum fighting. Okay, so here the similar way the character has been described. How is he? What is his pathetic condition? And what is he doing for his survival? Okay, and when he's doing his job, what are the thoughts that are coming to his mind? And what are the comparison has been done? The world with the rat trap. Okay, then that are the legs, sea, land, everything is compared with the rat trap. And inside the rat trap, we give what? The food inside the rat trap, that is treated as baits. Okay, that is known as baits. And the same way we are getting the bait here. What are the baits here? Has been described. Students, do you remember that? Just you can write it down in the chat box. What are the things shared as a what bait? And you can write it down in the chat box. Let me see whether you remember or not, because see, recapitulation is must. Students, what I have taught in the last class, if I won't recall, you'll forget it. And with that set of mind, the mind is back. You are back with all the back informations. Definitely, it will be easy to understand when I'll continue the chapter. Yes, I know we have discussed, but answer me. What are things compared with the bed? The rat trap is compared with the world, and in the what are things compared as that land, the sea. Okay, land, sea, and other things have been compared as world. Similarly, what are the things that is compared with bed? Do you remember? Yes, yes. I hope you remember. What are those? Joy. Then then I said it the first word, joy, happiness, food, shelter, clothes. Okay, so those all things for our requirement for living. Yeah, yes, shelter, clothes, the for basic. When we start demanding, see, we need basic things. When we start demanding, I need Pepe company brand shirt or t-shirt, I need of this XYZ brand brand. So you start demanding, and you need that only. For getting that, you start fulfilling all your other desires. With this money, I can get this. So you start greedy sometime. You start going into the wrong world. Okay, wrong activity. This kind of comparison was done by the rat trap seller, the peddler, vagabond, what we can call to the protagonist of our text, that is rat trap and rat trap seller. Okay, so this was a thought in his mind, and even he enjoyed seeing the people, and that enjoyment is shared here as unwanted joy. He is getting joy seeing the people in the trouble. Okay, and the what more we have discussed, as is a vagabond rat trap sailor, he needs a shelter to stay. So once in the evening, he knocks the door, and he's able to see the crofter, who is there to help him to come to his house. Why? Because as he's an old man, okay, and he's all alone in his house, and even in his house, no one was there, family members, not wife, nor even the son. So he was all alone. So in the being alone, he needs some companion. So that's why he welcome home. That is rat trap seller. So got an idea. So why he welcomed him and what are the things he offered? He welcomed him as he's a host. You need to offer something to the guest. So the guest was peddler. So he offered him tobacco roll. Immediately put it a heavy meal, that is porridge prepared on the fire pot. Then they play Mosley's card. He shared his feelings. When you're all alone, you had certain feelings. Seeing some like friendly, he shared his feelings, showing the 30 kunur bills, and currently how he's doing his survival, having taken the milk from the cow and selling to the market. Okay. For at this, and even he described once he was a working Ramju's iron meal as a crofter, okay, working on fields. Now he's old, so we have done this idea. And what happened when you're next day morning, they both are leaving, they're going out, they're going back to their own work next day morning. Okay, crofter is going to his own work to take out the milk, and who is to sell the products, milk products or milk to the different shops, and whatever his job is. And what we are able to see, the peddler is also going for his job. But after a while, we see what? Peddler is back. He's not entering through the door, but what he's doing is smashing the window and just taking the 30 kuna bill and putting in his pocket and smartly walking, not through the highway, not through the highway. He's just taking the another way, that is to the jungle. And he went to the woods forest. First, very smart, very confident. But later on, when he started moving, when he started going, for after a day long walking there, and he found that he's stuck. He cannot come out. Like Bulbulaya, wherever you go, you move around and you're in the same place again. Well, he was in a confused place again and again. He was reaching in the same place again. So he was all tired. Okay, so this was the all thing we have done in our last class. Till here, the whole forest with its trunk, branches, its thickets and fallen logs closed in upon him like an impenetrable prison from which he could never escape. From which he cannot escape from it. He cannot come out, and he was really understood he is in same situation what he thinks about other. They're coming into the rat trap. So he is in a rat trap. And what was it bait for him? The 30 kunu bill was bait for him, and he's inside the rat trap right now. The whole forest, trunk and branches, everyone has captured him. And this is the scene what we are able to see here right now. Okay, so till here we have done it, students, in our last class. page number 34, and we'll start from page number 35. Okay, so it was late in December. Late in December means it was the end of the December, towards the end calendar. Okay, so last week we can say, last week, what we have in December? What we have when our school, college, everything comes to close? What is the time? Students, you can write it down, you can remember. Okay, yes, any answer? Quick. Anything? Yes, yeah, someone, your vacation, yeah, vacation. But what is the reason of vacation in December? You get vacation in the New Year vacation, that is the first of January. Yeah, Christmas, very good. Christmas, we have Christmas, and due to Christmas, what happened? We are very much excited. It's not our festival, but what happened? We all are busy. Coming Christmas is there. Okay, so it was late in December, and what is the weather condition in December? It's totally what? It's cold. Yeah, it's cold environment. Darkness was already decreasing over the forest. What happened in the winter season? The days. Please cancel the annotation option. Yeah. Okay. No. Yeah, what happened during the winter season? Thank you. During the winter season, what we see that's that days are shorter, and what happened? Nights are longer. Day comes to an end by 4:35 maximum, and max to max 5:30. Okay, and evening starts by 5:36. Evening starts. So when we that evening starts, and darkness in that means daylight start decreasing. So when you are in the forest, when you are in your home, its scene is different. When you are in a forest, scene is totally different. The frightening, alarming, and you may be vagabond, tramp, whatever you may be, but you're all alone. And wherever you are all alone, it's quite challenging to stay in forest. Okay, so what happened? This increased the danger and increased also in his gloom and despair. Okay, his despair, he was worried, dark was there, he was in a tense condition, what to do? Finally, he saw no way out, and he sank down on the ground. So what happened? They increase the danger. What happened when there will be dark? He is in a jungle. Wild animals may come out. Okay, increase also his gloom and despair, that there was some hope. The hope is decreasing. Okay, and there is alarming is going on inside him. There's darkness growing. There's alarming condition is starting in his brain. Come on, what to do, what not to do? Hope of living is coming down. Okay, for fighting is decreasing, because his condition from the morning, it's evening time. He left his house in the morning and he went towards the jungle, and it's the evening. So you can understand how his energy would have drained out. Okay, so he won't be having sufficient energy to walk or to stand for the whole evening or night, or what is going to come. Means everything is off. Means he's not having any power to stand even. Finally, he saw no way. There's no way. He sank down on the ground. Means he's tired to death. Means extreme condition of tiredness. Okay, thinking that his last moment had come. Definitely, whoever would be in this condition, that we will be thinking that last moment, what we'll do, no hope, animal is there, we are in jungle, anything can happen. But just as he laid his head on the ground, okay, when there is no hope, some hope comes up. So here's some hope is here. See what happens? He heard a sound and a hard, regular thumbing. Okay, hard, regular thumbing. What is happening? So he's able to see when there's a railway track, train is coming, is going to come. You will give your ears, or you can listen. If you have sharp ears, you can listen from long distance from the sound the train is going to come. Okay, similarly, he lay down on when he was there on the ground, keeping the ear on the ground, he can listen some on the far distance, holding iron and just hitting the iron. Okay, regular thumbing. Okay, heating of the iron is going on. Hard, regular, not a soft one, a hard one, with the heavy irons are falling down, or the heavy irons are hitting process is going on, hitting process. And so the hammer, someone is hitting. There was no doubt as to what that was. Means he was not clear what was that actually. Okay, there was no doubt as what that was. He raised himself, immediately got some trust, immediately got some clue, and he started. Those are the hammer strokes. It was clear in his, he got it. Those are the hammer strokes. he thought hammer strokes from an iron mill. He thought he got the clue that it is from the nearby. Some iron mill is there, and this stroke, this sound is from there only. There must be people nearby. So what did he do? Okay, he started walking and following the sound. Okay, there must be people nearby. He summoned all his strength. You see, come on, he gathered all his strength. Okay, his strength, and got up and started in the direction of sound. He started moving towards that direction of sound. Got it, students? Till here, the first paragraph of the day. What I have explained, I hope all of you have understood. If there's any issue in this paragraph, come on, students, write it down in the chat box. Then I'll help you out with this. Okay, if there's any issue. I hope you have understood. If there is an issue, write it down. If no issue, write it down. Yes, I can see you are active in the class. Yes, sir. Please explain last. Please explain last one. Okay. There must be people nearby. He summoned all his strength. He gathered all his strength. Okay. Yes. He summoned all his strength, got up and started in the direction of sound. See, he was in total tired. He was total tired. He was not having any power. So he lost his hope. Okay. And as he lost his hope, so something, when there's no hope, some hope may come. And in the same condition, got the hope hearing of the sound. And he gathered his power, stamina, strength, and he started rotating. Means, see, he noticed in that direction something is there. So he started following that direction. Okay, things are clear. And let's move to the next part. So Ramjo's iron work. Okay, Ramjo's iron work, which was now closed down. Okay, which was now closed down. And were not so long ago. Means it was not long ago, but it is closed down from certain period of time. A large plant with smelter, rolling, mill, and forge. Okay, smelter. See, you might have ever visited in Tata iron steel plant. Okay, when it was there, means technology was totally, people were not technology savvy, means the instruments and machines were not in the market. What happened? People used to work with the heavy temperature. They used to use, so many people used to there. So these days what happened? Technology is coming, machines are there, and the people working, the labors are decreasing. They're using machines instead of people. So what happened in that time? So what is a smelter, rolling and rolling mill and forge? Smelter, where the melting work is done, rolling of mill, and the forge where burning of iron is done. Okay, so these are the things what is done in that plant. In the summertime, long lines of heavily loaded barges and sculls slid down the canal. So what happened usually on on the summertime, long lines of heavily loaded barges slide down the canal. Means long bars of iron that is lying near the canal, which led to the large inland lake, and due to which, when there's a long lines of iron rods are falling there, the water is not getting a chance to go, and due to which the inland lake, means lake is spreading, the water is flowing there. And in the winter time, the roads here, the mill were black for all the coal dust and which sifted down from the big charcoal pits. See, students, here in this paragraph, the summertime scene and wintertime scene has been described. In the summertime, how it is, and wintertime, how it is. So we are relating, we are in which time right now as per the chapter? We are in winter time. Okay, so what will be the condition? Winter, the road near the mill were black. All the coal dust which sifted down the big charcoal crates. From the big charcoal crates, burning is there, and from that the mills are, means all around there's a dust, coal dust is moving. And in a summer time, the scene is totally different, and winter time, total scene is totally different. Okay, got it? Clear? Understood, all of you? Come to the next one. During one of the long dark evening, just before the Christmas, the master smith, the other sub character. Okay, sub character here. That is master smith and his helper sat in the dark forge near the furnace waiting for pig iron. Means big iron and heavy iron, which uh, which had been put in the fire. It is already inside the fire to be ready to put on the anvil. Anvil means to rotate, twist after burning, after heating. That process can be done. Okay, you might have seen a small rod. So please explain the summertime again. Okay, okay, sure. So what happened? Yeah, someone is asking to explain the summertime. In the summertime, long lines of heavy loaded barges and sculls lead down the canal. See in the what happened in the summertime when all the long rods, heavy rods. See, it's a heating iron meal plant where heating process is always going on, burning of iron, changing it into different structures. Okay, so these heavy irons, when it is going on, means you can understand how much temperature will be there inside the that iron meal. Means for boiling water we need 100-degree temperature, and for burning iron you can understand which level of temperature would be there inside the plant. So due to which the plant is not clear, is not easy for working in summertime. So that's why the scene is long lines of heavily loaded barges with the vehicles, with the long vehicles of heavy iron rods are there. Sculls slide down the canal, means are gathered falling down the canal because work process is slow. Okay, which lead to the large inland lake, means due to which canal is flowing is not correct, due to which the lake has been gathered, means water is spreading everywhere. When there is a proper flow, water won't be there, blockage, the total be, the everything will be what water will spread all around. Okay, I hope the things are clear. If there is any doubt, still there is a doubt, I will talk to you personally. Okay, yeah, I'm coming to that line. So we were what? His helper sat in a dark forge near the furnace waiting for the pig iron. Pig iron means when the heating is going on, heavy big iron kept inside the fire, and that structure, when the iron is burned, red color iron you can see, and when that iron is bought you cannot even touch. Okay, which had been put in the fire. So that is already inside the fire to be ready to put on the anvil. Anvil means to rotate. You might have seen in when the work is going on, means building work is going on, the small iron rod, they put it and just they rotate as per the requirement of them. So similarly, these big irons are kept in the anvil to make it to a different size and shape. So every now and then one of them got up and stood the glowing and mass with a long iron bar returning in a few moments. What happened? It's on the burning condition. That temperature should be there. The iron should be burned properly. Okay. And what happened in a few moments? Someone will be coming and checking the temperature is proper or not. Heating is generating proper or not. Everything is manual in that time. It's not a machine working. Okay. So they have to look continuously for that hour. And returning in a few moments, dripping with perspiration, means sweating totally, water is coming out, it's going to the high temperature, and wearing heavy dress. You can stand with those heavy dress in winter, but wearing heavy dress again going into the heavy high temperature scenario, it is difficult. Though as was the custom, this is the custom, that's their duty, they have to do, and he wore nothing but a long shirt, a pair wooden shoe. So I have seen it. I have got the information. I have known the people how they work, wearing the heavy shoe that fire cannot catch. Even fire it, means that will be what fire-free boots. Okay, you might have seen those people are working in the garage for washing vehicle. They wear long boots that water won't easily come to the touch of legs. So they'll be safe. Similarly, in they are using that fire won't catch to their leg, the body, fire resistance. Okay, so shoe. So I hope this paragraph is clear, students, and we will go to the next one. Yeah. All the time there were many sounds. Yeah, I hope all are clear. Yes, that's correct. That's good. So all the time there were many sounds to be heard in the forge. Okay, forge means where the burning process is continuous going on and the iron is kept there. The big bellows ground and burning coal cracked. Okay, bellows ground. See, koila, the charcoal used for burning the fire. So what are big bellows ground means? When they throw these charcoal into the burning place, and burning coal crack. When they're falling into it, a fresh coal will be falling into the continuous process of a fire. What happened? Tho, tha, the sound will come. That is the same process has been shared here. Burning coal cracked. When the process of burning, it cracked. The fire boy shoveled charcoal into the mouth of furnace with a great deal of clatter. The fire boy will be sitting there. Again, they have to throw, and that sound falling there, and that great deal of clatter, the sound is coming up, other sound. Okay, so how the sound arrangement is described in this lines, you can see here. Outside roared the waterfall. Outside roared the waterfall means inside this is a scene, and outside the furnace or the force or outside the plant, what is the scene? Roared the waterfall means there is a rain, we can say, or the falling of water is there. Not exactly rain, the falling of water. And a sharp north wind whipped the rain against the brick tiled roof. Yeah, you got it clear? Eh? The next line connecting to it. A sharp north wind whipped the rain against the brick tiled roof. So when there is a glass on your buildings, when rain will be falling, a different sound will be there. At the same time, wind and water, a different sound. So you can understand, outside road, the waterfall means there's a heavy rain outside. And the man who is coming to that place, you know clearly the vagabond tramp, and he is going to enter. So how? In this same, see, when you're busy, sound, chapad, chapad, the sound is going on, and so many, everyone is busy with their work. Okay, and sometimes like the same scenario, when teacher is busy in the class and the one student silently chupke se entry kar jata hai. Okay, one student silently enter into the class because everyone is busy, they don't know what is going on. Similarly, this man, everyone is busy, how he is doing the trick. See, so that's why the narrative is describing the scene in such a way that you can understand one by one, this is happening exactly, how this man is entering, it will be clear to your mind. It was probably on account of all this noise that the blacksmith did not notice that a man had opened the gate. So with the sounds, with this happenings, with the busy schedule, this man means blacksmith was there, cannot notice someone entered with the opening, means with the opening sound of the gate was not audible. Entered the forge until he stood close up the furnace. Okay, he was totally wet, we can say. He was, winter season was there, rain outside, and he came near to the furnace to become warm. You go near during the winter season near to the fire to be warm, feel warm and comfortable. Immediately this man came and he went near to the furnace, near to the fire coming up, the flame, the heat, he went near to it. Okay, understood, students, still here? I hope you have understood why he is near the furnace. Surely it was nothing unusual for poor vagabond. So for this poor vagabond, this tramp, rattrap sailor who is not having the home destination to stay, this is not a first scene. This is not a first time with him. This is a regular habit for him. This is a regular scene. Somewhere he need to take shelter at night. Somewhere he need to beg and eat. Somewhere he need to have a submissive nature. He need to get some from someone's scolding. This is not a new for him. So without any better shelter for the night, to be attached to the forge by the glow of light which escaped through the scooty pans to come in to warm themselves in front of the fire. So what happened here? See the students. Surely it was nothing unusual for poor vagabond, without any better shelter for the night, to be attached to the forge. Means near the forge, near the furnace, winter season, late winter, and in the foreign country, not in India. And in that winter season means full snow, like heavy kind of snow is falling down. Okay, like Kashmir scene, we can see it's in those areas. Okay, so what happened? The conditions totally different. That is the perfect place to stay. Okay, yeah, snowstorm. Yeah, that's correct. So that's a perfect place to stay. Attached to a forge by the glow of light which escaped to the scooty pans. Scooty pants means the lights, the heavy winter seasons, and the lights are glowing towards him. This is the better place to be escaped from the people. Okay, to come in a warm themselves in front of the fire. Okay, means if you see in coming to different place where people will be coming, some lights will be coming to his eyes, and winter is there in a snow where he need to be feeling uncomfortable. This is a proper place and staying or sleeping near the fire. Got it clear, students? The blacksmith glanced only casually and indifferently at the intruder. Okay, the intruder means the stranger. Okay, so who is the stranger here? Peddler, vagabond. Okay, the blacksmith glanced only casually and indifferently at the intruder. See, if you're owner of a house, someone is coming to your house, what happened? Who are you? If you're in a friend house, someone visitor comes, will you going to pay attention? Who is he? You will just refer, I see someone is at your door. If he is known to you, you may inform your mama, kaka, or your XYZ friend is there. If you are unknown, I don't know someone is there. If you won't bother about it. So blacksmith, who is he? He is an employee working in that Ramju's iron mill. Okay, so he just casually glanced. He did not focus. He did not consider who is he exactly. He looked the way of people. His type user did. His way of people. He is a worker, as he worker did. Without with a long beard. Just underline it. The description. With a long beard, dirty, ragged, and with a bunch of rat traps dangling on his chest. So, with a long beard, having a long beard, dirty means he has not taken a bath, and you have seen in the opening part, we have seen the shabby toned dress. We have seen it appearance has been shared a little bit, and further his description has been given here. A rag and with a bunch of rat traps dangling on his chest, means as if we are covering with a muffler on his from our neck towards the chest. It is falling here. So, or only dupatta, what we can say wheel, they cover from the head and falling on the chest. Similarly, he has covered what? Now what? We can say rat trap that is dangling on his chest. Just what? It's coming and touching from here and there to his on his chest. Means as we are putting these are the two rat traps falling on us, dangling here and there, coming together, that is there on our what? Chest. Okay, student, got it clear? So, so this was the appearance of that man, that is peddler or vagabond, we can say, when he entered inside that forge or the Ramjo's iron mill. Okay, students, here everything is clear. Okay, so he asked permission to stay. He asked permission to stay, and the master blacksmith nodded a haughty concern without honoring him with a single word. Okay, so haughty concern. See, suppose I am your class teacher. Okay, you asked me, sir, I need your help. Yes, do it. Come on, you go and you want a break or you want to go for a half-day leave. I have given you the permission. You can go to the higher authority, you can take permission. Suppose I am not your class teacher. You're coming, permission, sir, what can I do? I want to go. Just if you're asking, I'm not saying yes or no, just I'm with a sign, just nodding my head. Okay, giving, it's a what? Showing concern, showing yes or no. When I nod, yes, yes, no, no, no. So the haughty concern, that showing some concern, showing some regard, showing yes or no with just a gesture and posture without using mouth. Okay, so I'm saying yes, you can do it. You can see the confidence what I am saying. If I'm saying no, no, you cannot. So that confidence there, I'm claiming you cannot go. So that's why this man did not say yes or no, but the expression was there. Yes, you can. Okay, without honoring him with a single word, he did not say anything. Okay. I hope you're able to understand. I've discussed the haughty concern meaning within the opening day, means in the very first part of the video. Okay. The tramp did not say anything either. He did not also reply anything even. He just see he need a shelter. If he'll speak anything, he will speak something. Then conversation will continue. He may be in trouble. So better the problem solution always or 99% to remain silent when there is going to become alarming of problem situation. So here he noticed better to remain silent. He had not come there to talk but only to warm himself and sleep. The motto, see, your motto should be clear what you're doing it. If your motto is clear what you're doing, you can continue with your part. If your motto is not clear, you will be in trouble when by talking with others. So your motto should be clear here. He had not come there to talk, but only to warm himself and sleep. That is the only reason he's there in the Ramjos meet. Next day morning, when everything will be clear, he can get his way out on, he can get back to his own work. Okay, so understood till here, students? Everything is clear to you? Okay, so this is the till here I am doing it for this class. And the next class you will be seeing from continuing from the immediately. And if you're a new user watching my video, it will be uploaded, and definitely don't forget to subscribe my channel and like my videos. Okay, and just press bell icon, thumbs up. Okay, so next class from here, this line I'll be continuing it. Okay, students, thank you.